Yes, you're the most in-demand man in New York City, Mayor-elect Eric Adams. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to join us.
Thank you. It's good to be on with you.
Yes, so this interview is sponsored by AARP of New York, which represents 750,000 members here in New York City. And New Yorkers 50 plus help build our city and make it the great place that it is. You included, Mr. Mayor-elect. I know that you've mentioned you have your AARP card. So leaders like you are dedicated to addressing the challenges that this population experiences. So we have Beth Finkel here, the director of AARP of New York, who has a few questions for you.
Thank you so much and congratulations. It's my first time getting to congratulate you, Mr. Mayor-elect. So it sounds really good to say those words to you. And I know how dedicated you have been to older adults. We've talked before about it, and I know a lot of your thinking, but now that you're in the position and you're duly elected, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about ageism, the issue of ageism, and curious to hear how your administration will confront ageism head on.
It is so important when you look at some of the comments that issues are making, and it's really a very clear ageism approach to life, as though once a person becomes an octogenarian, that they no longer can provide a good, meaningful input in our society. That is just untrue and it's wrong. And no ism should be accepted. I don't care if it's racism, anti-Semitism, and ageism is one of them. So number one, we're going to have strong laws to protect those who don't want to stop working. Some people want to work into their 80s and 90s. We're going to make sure that they're not discriminated against because of their age. Number two, we're going to ensure that we have available resources in age-friendly city, a senior-friendly city, where people can enjoy moving around our city, transportation services, attending the theater, volunteering throughout their times, because we're finding some of our best volunteers are those who are your members, and we want to really encourage them to get engaged so many times. And we're going to have a strong stance against any form of ageism in the city and make sure that our seniors have a very live and a very enjoyable time to enjoy the city that they help build and make possible.
You know, you beat me to the punch, because the next question I was going to ask you was about age-friendly New York. We know that you made Brooklyn an age-friendly borough, and we were thrilled about that, and that was the first one. So that was really terrific. And now you'll be able to really orchestrate an age-friendly New York City, which I am sure you're planning to reinvent in a new way. So just wondering your thoughts. So you touched on age friendly and a lot of the components of it, but what else are you thinking about that, Mayor?
Well, age friendly is crucial to me and what we must do in the borough. And it could be everything from restaurant discounts to theater discounts, transportation discounts, and make it easier to navigate city agencies. We want real partnerships on creating those tech savvy seniors and showing them how they could do everything from shopping online to finding out discounts online to communicating with their grandchildren and their family members. We believe technology is a way of ensuring that our city become age friendly by communicating. We saw during COVID-19 that too many of our seniors were not engaged. We did not stay in touch, and they did not know the resources that were available due to technology. We want to change that.
And speaking of innovations and technology, and you coming in as a new mayor with new ideas, I saw that you're going to do your inauguration a little differently than mayors in the past have had by doing it at night. And I'm wondering if there's any other cool forward-thinking plans you can share with us that you have for your first 100 days.
Yes, we are going to be rolling out a 100 days plan. And at the heart of it is, how does our city become more inclusive to all New Yorkers? seniors, and that includes our senior population. And in the next few days, I don't want to let any secrets out, but in the next few days, we're going to be rolling out some plan for the first 100 days.
That's great. I'm glad to hear you say that about ageism. You know, I've been on the Age Friendly Commission, and AARP has actually developed a whole plan for 50 plus New Yorkers that we plan to deliver to you as soon as you get sworn in. And there's a whole section in there on age friendly and ageism. And one of our thoughts is actually renaming the New York City Department for the Aging. It's not a very forward thinking name, and thinking that you, Mayor-elect, I would think that would be right up your alley to think of a stronger, better name for the Department for Aging. So I throw that out there to you.
And we're looking for you and other seniors to come up with the best name for it. We are open. The name
Great.
should be more active than the name of Department of Aging. I say it's Department of Living. Whatever name
I
I
like
come
it.
up with, we're going to put it out to you.
I like it a lot. All right.
Going through the tunnel, so I'm going to lose you. But it's great talking to you, and we're going to talk throughout the entire time in office.
Excellent. Thank
All
you,
right.
Sarah.
Thank
Good
you
luck
so
to you.
much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Take good care.